true god Halcyon Vareth knew Leon Carte had stolen Valtherion, the ruined sovereign's treasure. To be safe, he warned the 4 demigods to wait until 3 teams converged before acting. Leon Carte and Mr. Smith left their tent and went hunting. After the upgrades, Leon Carte could summon nearly 10 million elite locusts, 3 locust lords, and Ironcut Gale. Mr. Smith brought 2 Moonveil Lapine lords, 700 heroes, 300,000 transcendent kin, and the rest as elites. They pushed deeper into the primordial exile warfront and met stronger gods. A black halo god often led purple, blue, and white halo gods in a pack. Leon Carte commanded his locusts to charge. Body and manifestation detonated together. The total count neared 30 million. Thunder and fire spread into an ocean. The gods died, or were blasted into heavy injury. Mr. Smith followed with verdant comet lance raining down like a storm. When it ended, only divinity shards remained. Mr. Smith collected them and urged a return. Leon Carte absorbed the dead locust souls. Defiant Oath advanced, and 2 divine arts appeared, Warborn Body and Defiant Energy Form. Defiant Oath confirmed Defiant Energy Form covered every ability he possessed. Leon Carte chose Defiant Energy Form. Invisible force wrapped his body and held steady as long as his energy was not consumed. They turned back. A blast rose into the sky and formed a lingering red flower. The signal carried no name abbreviation. Unease, Rose, Stila demigod couple blocked the path. Leon Carte summoned the Rustblade Greatsword and swung first. They raised divine artifacts to resist. On contact, the Rustborn Abyssal Fiend released the Rust Dominion. Rust spread across the artifacts as the artifact spirits resisted. Stila demigod couple threw them away and cursed Leon Carte with filthy words. Leon Carte declared their deaths. He transformed into Abyss, Sovereign Dragon form. He triggered Defiant Energy Form and felt his strength surge. He summoned Defiant Sovereign Blade and fused it into the Rustblade Greatsword. Steel demigod couple forgot the warning and drove their kin into suicidal charges. Leon Carte expanded the Rust Dominion. Enemy kin rusted from fur and flesh to bone, then dispersed. Mr. Smith issued a divine decree. He launched verdant comet lance in wave after wave. The kin ranks collapsed. When mass charges failed, 3 enemy lord lifeforms forced their way in to strike Leon Carte. 3 locust lords surged forward. Darkshade Locust spread darkness and blinded them. Venom Rain Locust spewed poison fog and drove toxins into their bodies. A 3rd Locust Lord sent 2 manifestations in and detonated Cataclysmic Stormflame detonation at point-blank range. Ironcut Gale cut down threats that slipped through. An Assassin Lord leapt from hiding. Ironcut Gale locked on and cleaved it in a single swing. Steel demigod couple stacked 7 divine arts on their remaining kin and charged again. Ironcut Gale unfolded a Tempest Dominion. Wind became blades. The enemy was lifted, shredded, and thrown back. Steel demigod couple erupted with full strength and charged personally. Leon Carte stepped forward and vanished. He reappeared behind them. A narrow swordlight pierced through both bodies. They endured the wound and turned to strike back. Leon Carte raised Draconic Cataclysm Slash. He brought it down. The husband's head flew. The wife screamed. A divine dagger stabbed into her from behind. Mr. Smith's ambush landed. Her life force poured out. Leon Carte walked in and beheaded her. Mr. Smith ordered his kin to secure the bodies and urged Leon Carte to leave immediately. A familiar voice drew close. Mr. Lewis. The Wolf Rider Legion thundered in from all sides, with Dark Frogland surging behind. Mr. Lewis and Victor King rode Lord Lifeform Warwolves and halted before them. Mr. Lewis glanced at the remains and recognized Steel demigod couple's kin-idol. He mocked them for killing 2 demigods without injury. Leon Carte scanned the field. Wolf Rider Vanguard and Dark Frogland together exceeded 40 million. His Lord Lifeforms were drained from the earlier fight. Mr. Smith's kin were exhausted from continuous bombardment. Mr. Smith leaned close. He whispered that he would force a gap with his kin, and Leon Carte should fly away the moment it opened. Leon Carte grabbed him and refused. Mr. Lewis laughed and shouted that 40 million strong kin would crush their exhausted remnants. Victor King spoke calmly. He said their purpose was to capture Leon Carte. If Mr. Smith did not interfere, he would not be troubled. Mr. Smith laughed back. He said he would not watch his student die in front of him. That was his bottom line. Victor King raised a hand. The Wolf Rider legions surged. Mr. Smith fired verdant comet lance to meet them. A close combat Moonvale Lapine Lord jumped into the cavalry mass and slaughtered at close range. The Wolf Riders were too many. The Moonvale Lapine were forced back. They died in heaps. Leon Carte acted. He swallowed Umbravine seed and triggered genetic seal release. Vines sprouted across his body. Defiant Sovereign Blade shifted into a long-handled war scythe form. Leon Carte fused that form into the Rust Blade Greatsword, forcing it into a long-handled war scythe. Victor King summoned his strongest unit, a King-tier Wolf Rider Vanguard on a King-tier Warhowl, Dire Wolf. Ice Dominion erupted. Berserk Dominion erupted. The King-tier Wolf Rider launched the hunt. Leon Carte pointed. Umbravines burst from the ground in dense growth. The King-tier Wolf Rider bounded through them and avoided every strike. Leon Carte vanished. He reappeared behind it beside a towering vine. A massive X-shaped slash carved across its body and tore it open. Leon Carte flashed between vines again and again. X-shaped slashes spread across the battlefield. Wolf Riders and Dark Froglin were destroyed in swaths. Many were beheaded on the spot. The scythe absorbed souls and expanded by 50%. Leon Carte aimed for the leaders. He launched an elongated X-shaped kill slash toward Victor King, and Mr. Lewis died. Victor King crushed a protective jade talisman granted by Valtherion, the ruined sovereign. A barrier formed over him. Leon Carte vanished again. Umbral phase. Step. He appeared behind Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis' head slid from his neck. Numbness surged through Leon Carte's body. Genetic seal release entered its countdown. Leon Carte grabbed Mr. Smith and fled through the Umbravines. Victor King roared and invoked a divine art. A colossal wolf was summoned. Fenrir Dorchdai. Fenrir caught them and slammed them into the ground. Genetic seal release ended. For the next 10 days, Leon Carte could not use Umbral Phase Step without limit. Mr. Smith collapsed into unconsciousness. Fenrir rolled its tongue around them and carried them back. Victor King wanted to kill Leon Carte, but held back. True God Halcyon Vareth arrived. He ignored the battlefield losses, checked Leon Carte's injuries, and confirmed he would not die. He promised Victor King rewards after they left. True God Halcyon Vareth hoisted Leon Carte to leave. Victor King raised his hand toward Mr. Smith. Leon Carte roared that he would kill himself. Victor King sneered. Leon Carte used devouring hunger to digest his own energy. His flesh vanished rapidly. In moments, he became skin over bone and teetered on the brink. True God Halcyon Vareth changed expression. He agreed not to harm Mr. Smith and scolded Victor King. Victor King withdrew his hand, then slaughtered Mr. Smith's remaining kin. True God Halcyon Vareth sealed Leon Carte's 4 Lord life forms and discarded them in the Primordial Exile Warfront. He took Leon Carte through a teleportation array toward Valtherion, the ruined sovereign's ascendant palace. After Leon Carte stabilized, True God Halcyon Vareth imprisoned him inside his sanctum and sealed his strength and abilities. His skills were forbidden. His sanctum player permissions were blocked. Even Bloodfall Arena's permanent coordinates could not be activated without divine power. While Leon Carte healed under suppression, the mutation core acted whenever attention drifted. With Leon Carte's consent, it consumed his stored divinity. It devoured 20 points, and still was not satisfied. It turned toward faith produced by Leon Carte's kind. 100 million faith condensed into 1 point of divine power. 100 million divine power condensed into 1 point of divinity. 27 days passed. True God Halcyon Vareth said one more day remained before meeting the God King. The mutation core absorbed that day's divinity and began an upgrade. 18 hours passed outside. Inside the sanctum, 9 months passed. The upgrade finished. Rebound surged into Leon Carte. He became a level 3 gene warrior of the Divine River civilization. A third ability awakened. Genetic convergence.